Fuck it, we'll do it live.
And in the first 10 seconds, there we go.
Sorry, is this not family friendly, John? Am I forbidden from saying peep and poop?
Peep.
Peep.
Peep. Not family friendly, John? Am I forbidden from saying
That's
peep and poop?
funnier than it should have been, honestly.
Peep.
I just have work in my brain.
All right.
That's funnier than it should have been, honestly.
I believe I gave you all. All right. Okay, I have notes of where we last left off, of your positions.
Yeah.
Did I give out experience points last time?
Yes.
Okay, I have notes of where we missed your chance. Should have said no.
Aw, when? No.
I'll be right back. 1 second.
Yes.
Okay,
We did though, right?
Said no.
Oh,
Or
that's a
oh,
weird echo going on.
man,
Hold on.
no.
Oh, it's because I.
I was hoping to find speakers, but what happened to the Bluetooth on the walls?
I know where the speakers are. You want me to go?
The ones with the USB input? Because those won't work.
Okay.
Okay. So who remembers where we left off?
We were on the road, about to get ambushed. Right?
Yeah. So Falco,
Died.
Turned into dust and
walked
exploded.
in the fray.
Okay. That's one way to put it.
All right, so my notes say that Dork was bracing for the bandits. Jenton was mourning the loss of a dream to Kyber.
Got the gold too.
Instrument ready. Lena has a dagger to the Green Cloak's throat. Mina is hiding to the side. Ellery is absolutely confused.
Aw.
Bless his heart. It seems to be unbeating heart.
Wow.
Just saying.
I believe. Just looking at notes. All right, so does anyone want to change their plans from what we left off? Or are we all just going to leave it at that? We're kind of just waiting for this group of bandits to approach.
I have a quick question.
Yes,
I leveled up. Do I get another song? I think I
you do.
might be useful for the impending.
Yes, you become inspired.
Yay! All right. So let me look.
I'm trying to look up.
Wait. Bugbears. I am not a bugbear.
I totally remember a song you used to sing all the time.
Just like it just.
It's Kissed by a Rose.
It's Kissed by a Rose. Yeah.
Okay, hold on, no. Seriously, 100% serious.
Yeah.
Was someone just singing that song?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was, okay. I'm like, why was it in my head and why did someone just pluck it out of the air?
No, it was in that video.
Wait,
Okay.
you're saying "Kiss from a Rose" isn't always just in your head? Because it's
Okay.
in my head.
Particularly, I was on the chorus. All right. Glean Companion.
Yeah, that's what I need to be in. I'm missing the wrong one. Okay, so
All right. So you have a song coming to your head, and it sounds like somebody once told me.
Boo! Boo!
the song that predicted
Wrong.
global warming.
Never gonna give it.
So there is an alertness song, a battle song offense, a battle song defense,
Yeah.
lullaby, charm song, funeral song, healing rest song, laying of hands song, lockpicking song. Magic Weekends, man, these songs can get pretty convoluted.
This is a song about lock picking, and it goes like this: picking locks, do 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 do.
I don't think anyone would be happy with me if I picked a lock picking song right now.
What if the song you go with is like a, I don't know, like a contemporary scat jazz? I'm just like.
I have the defensive battle song, and I have the offensive battle song, and I have the morale improving song. So,
Maybe is there a travel song?
there's an alertness song.
That's not a song.
no. Oh, there is a
back.
travel song.
Yeah.
By playing a rhythmic tune during the majority of the day's traveling time, the allied group receives the benefit of plus 10% additional distance. I mean, it lets us move quicker. It's not really helpful in a battle.
No, but it's helpful outside of battle, which is also cool.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Thinking. Well, wait. Does anyone need no one needs aid with spells?
Lena is a spellcaster, right?
Yeah, I'll do the travel song. I think that's pretty.
So the travel song,
Yeah.
it's really weak. So if you pick that, I'm gonna try to find a way to give it some extra
Oh.
John,
Oh, hold on.
these are your clothes. I think a lot of them are your clothes.
You know what? Actually, the alertness song looks pretty good.
All right.
alertness song while singing this cartoon. Allies like us to be surprised. I think that's not bad.
Yeah.
If you were traveling while playing that, then that means you guys are less likely to be surprised.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that could be pretty good. There's also a healing song. I think either that or the healing
What
song.
is the healing song?
By playing periodically during periods of rest, each allied character, including the bard, receives the benefit of an additional point of healing. A major disruption of the rest period will spoil the effect.
I think alertness. Is
Okay, yeah,
probably-
I'll do the alertness one.
Okay.
Next time lockpicking, don't worry. All right, thank you. Ba-da-da.
Because we're not using maps, I have a lot of weird space fillers for the stream.
Is there a terrarium there?
John, you gotta go
The terrarium is there, yes.
Yes.
I'll go
What
through it in a
about-
bit.
hang the clothes
What
in
about
the drawer.
Shrek's the phone?
What was that song?
What was what sound?
It was like a weird beat.
So cresting over the hill, brazenly in the middle of the road, is a group. I think I said 13 bandits.
13?
That sounds about right? Question mark?
Yeah.
Yep, 13. And they're all kind of rowdy, browsing. They're obviously nonchalantly just like approaching you guys, not overtly hostile, but armed and kind of with an air of smugness.
Mm.
That's cool. I'll explain it.
Everyone's seemingly confused that Mina has put like everyone in the caravan like little uneasy at the sound at being told that bandits are approaching, but then Mina brings out a dagger and puts it to the green cloak's throat. Everyone's confused. There's a little bit of panic going on. You have 4 guardsmen who are just simple
Right.
average Joes with swords. They seem confused at what to do.
Oh boy.
And the bandits are just slowly making progress.
Like
Alright.
advancing on us?
Yeah.
And Mina still has a dagger to the green cloak's throat, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Lena hisses at her to tell the bandits to stand.
So she is gonna like look back, and she's like, "What makes you think I have anything to do with this?"
How dumb do you think I am?
Well, you are a dog.
I use
Whoa.
I use my other hand to slap her in the face.
You can't even see colors.
I just say do it now.
Or what? You kill me and then they kill all of you?
What do you think about it? I mean,
I start to
you're still gonna die in that case, so
We'll all be together.
who's not smart?
She's like, you'll have to let me go then.
I only let you go if you can prove to me they're not gonna bother a caravan.
How could I prove that?
Tell them to put down their weapons.
I'm not going to do something as overt as that.
So what are you gonna do? Like, how do you suggest to handle it then?
Just wait and find out.
Comforting.
I start approaching the group that's approaching us.
So you're like breaking from the caravan and you're kind of approaching them?
Just like, just like hands like not up in the air, but kind of just like out. Just like,
no.
gentlemen. Gentlemen. And I just like out loud say amongst of you, who amongst you has dreams? Who amongst none of you can say that you've not had thoughts of grandeur
So,
far
We can
beyond?
fast forward and say they are close enough to hear this, or that they aren't that close. It depends on when Jensen would go
No,
out.
I'm belting it. I am like belting it. Like, gentlemen, who amongst you has dreams?
So cut to the bandits, and they're like, do any of us have dreams amongst each other? Or no, all right.
I point to one of them like, you, sir. As a child, what did you wish that you would become?
He kind of like looks at you and he goes, your stepdaddy.
Okay. I'm a bit of at a loss to how to react to that. Does he seem earnest? I'm going to assume no.
So they haven't like stopped their approach at all. They're just casually walking up to the whole group. They kind of see this as easy pickings. They kind of look like they're about to throw their weight around.
I'm gonna poke her with the tip of the dagger just a little bit, and just try to threaten her again until I can tell her to have him stand down. Do it now.
John, quick question.
Yes.
So your character is into theatrics.
Yes.
Has your character had any other experiences that have led them on this path?
In terms of acting?
In terms of anything else but acting.
Like in terms of combat experience, or like I'm a little bit confused at the question.
I guess like you're a thief.
Uh-huh.
And that's just by class name. You don't necessarily have to be someone who even steals.
Well, I mean, I'm
Well-
good at it, but like if you want to like talk about like where does my criminal background come into an effect, or
If you have one.
Okay, like what am I trying to put together in my head, basically? Like what this whole scenario looks like, or like, all right, these guys definitely didn't buy
Is
that.
Jensen the kind of guy to know about organized crime?
How organized? Let's put it this way. Let me put it this way. Does this look like a bunch of just rowdy?
They have a union.
Does this
So
look
John,
like
they have a weekly
Well, no. Okay. Well, look. Well, let me put it this way. Like, Does this look like just like an odd gaggle of dudes with bats and sticks ready to like just throw down and rob from people, or like do they look well armored? Do they look like they're like dressed
They
in
look
matching
like the
clothing?
former.
What?
They look like the former.
So they basically look like a bunch of like just let's say rowdy teens ready to like I don't know flip over an ATM because they think they can steal money out of it or something like that.
Yes.
So yeah, like Jenton, without getting into too much detail, unless you want me to get into detail, Jenton would probably recognize what a well-fashioned group would look like, and that definitely is not what he's looking at here.
Okay.
Jenton can tell the difference between a gang and hooligans.
So at that, Jenton recognizes a sound he's heard before, but not in a while.
Okay.
And that is when the green cloak sets out like a bird call that isn't a real bird call.
Right, it's like a.
You stab her in the neck?
Stab her in the neck.
What?
Intense.
The second she does that, I stab her in the neck.
It's getting
All right,
tense.
you can give me a free attack
I'm
roll.
sick of her shit there. so-
Like you don't have to roll an attack roll, just roll for damage,
Okay.
and we can count it as a crit.
Stab her in the neck.
Oh my god.
I'm into it.
I support this.
I mean, she could have been calling for help.
Lie down with dogs, you get fleas, you know?
Ugh.
1d4.
Lay down with dogs, you get stabbed in the neck.
Yeah, there you go. So 7?
Damage?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
so I roll with
So you just get like good gash into her throat.
and
And
I
at-
say maybe you'll think twice about making sounds like that again.
she's gonna shout, "You damn fool! I was trying." And we're gonna roll for initiative.
Can I? Oh, never mind.
What? Can Jenton what?
Can I try to mimic the bird call?
So John, you know that bird call is the call used by the Thieves Guild.
Okay, it's like thieves can't.
It is, but this is like specific to this organization. And when I say the Thieves Guild, I don't feel like getting complicated. There's one Thieves Guild.
It's a larger organization that there's a lot of sub partnerships. It's like
They are probably not represented by this group of hooligans,
right.
but
They probably
Like-
they probably these hooligans probably don't have a proper
generally if
charter.
the group gets big enough or organized enough, they will have connections.
Okay. If you want, like you could ask me how that would kind of shake out if you're cool with that. But yeah, that's fine. I get the gist of it, right? Like,
Yeah.
okay,
Essentially, it's like you ever been somewhere and you see someone, they see the same thing you see, and you both understand the same thing, and you just both go,
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like that.
got it. Okay. So initiative, right?
Initiative.
Who wants to roll for it? Oh no, we all roll. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 2. Oh.
We both got 4.
All right.
Why'd they roll twice?
Because he doesn't have his computer. So.
Yeah, so we're using the same.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just the second roll.
Oh no, so you guys got 4s. The dogs got a 3 and a 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you said the dogs got a 4, so that's why I was confused.
Oh.
Said we both got 4. That's why.
We're also doubling up.
Double. Prepare for trouble.
Make it double.
So the green cloak is gonna go first, and she's gonna make a retreat. So she's gonna try to like shove Lena off,
Okay.
and then try to make a run for it.
He's gonna try to hold on.
You're gonna give me a strength check.
What is that? Is that right?
Yeah. So just roll d20. And if you get under your strength, let me know what number you rolled. What'd you get? 13?
My strength is
All right. So she's gonna rip free from your grip, and then she's just gonna book it into the woods.
When?
Lena barks at her. She's like,
At that, the bandits, which I would say are like, at what distance would Jensen start speaking up? Because I don't want to like surprise you guys with how close they are or not.
No, he's not going to be like right up at them, but at least
Right,
close enough shouting distance.
If I said 100 yards,
I would say at least like about maybe, yeah. That's like, how many feet is 100 yards?
it's like 300 feet, 300 something feet.
That's still kind of far. That's like because that's like 10 rounds. I mean, I guess it's okay. No, that's not necessarily like too bad. So, all right, yeah, that's about right.
All right. Well, the thieves go, and they look utterly confused.
You mean
Like they're just kind of like at the sight of that, they kind of like slow their gait a little bit, and they're still walking towards you guys, but they're kind of like looking at you like, "What's going on?"
These guys are crazy.
and then we both start barking like crazy.
So the green cloak would get about like 60 feet away from the caravan. If anyone wants to do anything, if not, then we can go through initiative order. But more or less, the rest of the party just goes. You can choose the order you go in.
I don't. If she's running, I'm gonna let her go for now, probably.
Okay.
So it's like these guys are still advancing, but not necessarily like with like combat intent. Right? I mean, well, they probably still look like they're like
They look interested now.
more curious. Like
I don't know. Imagine a bunch of like dumb teenagers in the middle of town.
all right, I'm gonna shout at him. Yo, there's something more interesting going on. Could you give us like 5 minutes?
Okay.
They're just gonna keep walking.
No, okay, fine. You're fine to keep doing that. We're gonna maybe do something else too. I kind of run back to the caravan. I'm like, yo, I don't know what to do. Like, do we chase after Green Cloak? Do we chat up with these guys? Like, I think if I just give them drugs, they'll go away.
Give them oregano.
Yeah, John, you gotta cut it.
Nina pulls out her flail and like starts screaming and acting like she's about to go running like towards them.
She was hiding in the side though, right?
Oh yeah, she has a crossbow. How many kids is there?
13?
Are they kids?
No, they are college dropouts.
Is it possible to like fire a warning shot at them or something?
That might be considered like a provocational act.
Oh.
A what?
Well, stabbing someone in the neck is already a pretty provocational act.
Yeah, but I think that I think we've determined that these are two separate issues.
Yeah, still though, I think they'd be like a little freaked out by that. I don't know.
I mean, just from their reaction to what happened to Green Cloak, if we like shoot one of them or something, the rest of them might just like disperse. And then we can take care of Green Cloak. I don't think they're all that tough.
They look more confused than like they're really interested in what happened to Green Cloak.
Okay, so you're saying you think I should shoot one of them?
I think if we go like super hard body, they'll just like disperse. Like I don't think they're like. I think they're punks. Like I don't think they'll.
Yeah, but like, what if you also just decided to like shoot a guy? Like I don't know if that's just a cool thing to do. Like
I mean, it's not cool to like.
We've stopped moving, right? Like the convoy is.
Yeah.
Ceased,
what is the rest of the convoy thinking? Like what are they up to?
So, Doric, you've got people kind of like coming to you like as an authority figure, kind of asking like, "Oh, what are we gonna do? Are we safe?" Nanarel, no one's doing that to you.
Well, you know, I'm thinking I could play my morale improving song, which might be enough to like spook them.
Or at
We
least
do that.
Yeah. So I might as well
Or
start.
you might invigorate them.
No, it doesn't work on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll speak to the members who came to me and say, "Oh, these are trying times, but with the goodness, we'll get through this."
Oh Lord.
Is there like a signal to start the convoy up again?
A signal?
Like a whistle or just yell at the person in front?
Oh, like just some way to rally them?
Yeah.
If you could choose the form that you want that to be, if you want it to be a hymn or a song, if you want it to be a phrase or a whistle, I guess.
Well, more so just to be like, okay, let's continue.
Yeah, okay. Like, are you urging them to move forward, or are you just urging people to like just be optimistic?
To literally move forward. Yeah.
Literally move forward. Okay.
Going towards the goal.
And I would play
Yeah.
my song as he does. So just music and caravan move.
I guess we can mash up the two plans. That way, on the one hand, maybe they'll just leave us alone if we don't look bothered by them. And if they do something,
just like if you were to go to the mall today, you are now dealing with a bunch of people who are just gonna act like everything's okay and that they should be out here in a group of people. They are like, okay, Doric says it's good, we're good. And they're like, everyone's just gonna move forward again. And the guards seem a little confused, but like they're gonna keep pace with the people. So now you've got the two groups kind of converging. And I'll say that that'll happen in
now
a minute. Let's say a minute real time.
Is there a leader
Oh, jeez.
or a leader-looking dude?
I shout at the group, "Hey, who's the coolest one of you guys?"
Several of them raise their hands and kind of look at each other like,
All right, out of the ones who didn't raise their hands, which one of you is the coolest dude?
one guy's gonna raise his hand.
Okay. Who?
They
is-
immediately like hit that guy in the knee.
Exactly. Like, that's right. Like, all right, I'm going to say this one last time. Which one of you is the coolest dude?
They all raise their hands now.
All right. Son of a bitch. All right. All right, fine.
They're really close now.
I'm going to say, I need to do something. It's like, okay, fine. How about this?
So now they are within 30 feet.
I'm gonna be up at the front, by the way, at the front of the.
Okay. Like clearly armed, clearly like, or are you gonna be like non-confrontational?
Have a weapon out like the rest of the guards, I guess.
Okay.
Not really brandishing it, but present. With the intention to just keep going on our way.
So the crowd just kind of like tepidly like just goes into and are kind of going like through the crowd of like ruffians. And like they're all kind of just like stand smugly and they're kind of looking at like they're looking at Doric, they're looking at Jenton, they're looking at Lena, they're kind of sizing you guys up.
I say, all right, you guys are all cool dudes, right? All of you? Everyone show their hands. You guys know who's lying?
And then one of them's gonna step in and say, all right. Hold up, everyone. And the whole caravan's gonna like stop. They're already like immediately nervous again. He's gonna say, these are dangerous roads. We can give you safe guidance to the nearest town for 100 gold. We can guarantee your safety.
Mina shoots him in the neck.
Oh god! Oh my god!
I support that.
It's
Oh
done.
my god! Holy!
I'm standing with the crossbow at the ready. I'm just gonna shoot that guy in the face.
Respect.
Oh my
That's-
god! Damn!
We have principles here.
I think with the crossbow, there's not much of a penalty for shooting.
Oh, you get a bonus.
Are you within 30 feet?
Yeah, you said we were within 30 feet.
Yeah, I pictured the two groups like that.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're among many now.
All right, give me an attack roll. Okay, give me damage. Okay. Where am I? Where am I at?
The fuck around and find out doctrine.
Talk shit, get hit.
Episode 2,
Oh man.
please. Jeez, stop it now.
So
I mean, he is a barbarian, so
I'm into it.
So it kind of goes like you're aiming up for his neck, and it kind of goes like deep into his shoulder. It looks like a vicious kind of like stab. And he's gonna go, ah!
she laughs at him.
Okay.
Okay.
And that the whole group are just gonna like immediately jump down and they just kind of scatter.
Yep. Right. That's our
Bark at them as they run away. And he goes, well, I can't do this. She throws down her bow and she goes, yeah, I thought so. Like that.
Beautiful.
teenage
So
waste.
they all just kind of like break off, like just when like someone says 5-0, everyone just scatters out
Yo,
into the woods.
Dan, important question. The guy who got shot, was he the one who said, I want to be your stepdad?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
going to run over and just start kicking him.
Well, he's gonna run too.
I'll kind of give chase a little bit.
Okay.
It's like one of those things of just like, yeah, you're so tough now, huh?
Ah, you're right. These roads are dangerous.
For you.
Well, if you guys want, let's do one initiative roll. And all right, I'll say this: they just rolled a 1. That means you all can do something if you want before they have their turn to run away.
You moved him.
It doesn't.
Can I like non-lethally just like whack him in the back of the head with my sling, like hitting him like a bolus?
Give me an attack roll.
Okay.
You kill him.
It's not violently. It's like blood damage.
Violent swinging.
If it, I was gonna say if it's a natural 1.
Well, it was.
No, but he does.
It was. It wasn't. Okay, it is a 9.
Are you slinging a stone, or are you trying to like hit him like
No,
it's a
there's
blood?
no, there's a stone in there. I'm just whacking him with it.
All right. He does notice the stone like sail past him, so
We basically taunt him with every single insult in the book possible.
that's a lot of taunts
Yeah.
in one round.
Yeah.
I'm gonna limit you to 3.
Okay. Tailless, pink-skinned, idiot,
Good choice. I like that.
person.
Okay.
Same dogs.
I don't want to buy that book. Okay. And at that, everyone, like, people started screaming as soon as the guy got shot. The guards are kind of like, they draw their weapons, but at that, all the other thieves kind of like, run! They weren't really expecting anything like this. Usually, like, sometimes these things just don't have any bloodshed. Everyone's just too intimidated and they just give it up. But yeah, the thieves just kind of book it.
Good.
Turk says, "Aye, thanks be to the goodness and Mina."
Mina just like goes like flexes her muscles and stuff. It's like, yeah, cool.
Does she say that out loud or to herself?
Out loud. She's
Okay.
kind of an idiot.
I go for a high five. Who's the big dog? Woo!
Yeah.
Big dog.
Big dog.
Oh no, big dogs, not again.
Lead, follow, get out the way.
All right. So with that, where's my map? Where's my map?
I check on Ellery.
Say what?
I check on Ellery.
Ellery was just like all the other people in this caravan, just kind of like blindly walking along, thinking everything was going to be okay, a little nervous. And then as soon as the guy got shot, he was like, ah, ah! And then like he almost ran off with all the other thieves too.
And what about Kyber?
Kyber.
Guy with the old dude with the gold tooth?
Right.
Forgot
I don't
about
remember what his role was in all this.
He was just there.
Just
he was an
there.
Old guy. He was an old guy with the caravan. I asked him what his dream was. He's like, "Sonny, I got my dream," and he's like, "Shing!" He shows his gold tooth.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. Kyber, he's just he doesn't ever not smile. He wants everyone to see his gold teeth, and he's just kind of like, yeah.
He loves it.
He loves it.
Kyber, I think you're right. You got it all figured out.
So let's see if you guys make it back safely. All right, you make it back to the city.
Woo!
Word.
Caravan gets to the gates. Everyone kind of disperses. Starts going to the markets. Starts going to the local inns. The guards go to a post. Kyber goes to a nearby building, and it says dentistry at the top of it.
Aw.
So what do you guys do?
I give Kyber one of my packets for acting. And like,
He's gonna go, "Thank you, Sonny," and he's gonna take it. And as you see him walk to his building, as soon as he walks in, you see him. He just puts it on like a dresser, and he just walks away without looking at it.
oh, I mean, at least he has it. He didn't crumple it up, so.
He didn't crumple it up, but it was on top of a stack of other papers.
Oh, whatever. At least he's a dentist, so whatever. Or he goes to a dentist a lot. So
He
whatever.
stuck it in a basket that's full of other reading material, like what's that kid's magazine?
Highlights.
Highlights.
Aw, highlight.
And it has one or two other pamphlets of other theaters with a roguish looking person's face on the front of it.
Okay, alright. And one golf magazine.
One golf magazine that is from 11 years ago.
Well, guess what? It's the same thing because it's golf.
Golf's still golf.
The sport is
Oh,
not
did Tiger
golf.
Woods win? Yes.
Did Tiger Woods win? No. Did Tiger Woods win? Again, it's been 50
In this
years.
world, it's an actual tiger.
Yeah. That would make it
That was
interesting.
really
That would make it interesting.
He's a bugbear.
We actually just traveled through Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
The golf, it's like it's a sentient tree that comes to life and plays golf.
All right, so we made it. We
Made
gotta
it.
turn in these leeches.
We still
Yeah, we gotta introduce you guys to the witch.
Yes.
Yeah, give her the dust and the leeches or whatever.
And we gotta take care of our Gerblin friends.
Yeah.
Wasn't that what we owed her?
What?
Thing that shattered, the vase or whatever that shattered, and then the leeches and
The chalice, the leeches, and also like the just breaking up the goblins. So we have the leader. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
yeah.
All right. So there's like a headquarters where you go to submit paperwork or to retrieve paperwork. There's like a booth where you go and you kind of like interact with whatever means you need to declare that you've succeeded at your quest or retrieve what need to be retreated or provide proof or whatever.
They give us the forms. We take our paws, put them on the stamp the paw prints to sign.
Essentially, they give you the wealth up front. They also work as a banking system, I guess, for this to make sense. So how many leeches did we have?
we spent 3. I know that.
We had 14 before we spent 3.
Yes.
11.
So 11 leeches. I think it was 100 gold a leech. It's 1,100 gold. Someone wants to write that down, and if they don't, then I'll write it in the campaign session notes.
Wait, what was that, Dan?
1100.
1,100 total, right?
Yeah.
I got it. 1,100 gold.
So they were expecting that, and they ask you if you have anything else to declare.
We give them the chalice thing.
And they're like, "Oh, you have an artifact. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
You're gonna need to go
that's-
to this other department, and they're gonna like make a signal, and a door will open up to the side, and that's like more into the building. This is more of a sensitive thing that they want to like verify and validate and get your input on.
Okay.
What do we do about prisoners? Question mark.
Bring them to the proper authorities.
Okay. Good to know.
Out of character, is there any way to get Blorb in our party? Not Clark. Blorb.
Not clear, just Lord.
We could just hire him.
Because he seems like kind of on the fence.
You want to take him as a hireling?
I kind of do.
It's gonna free some Avars. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm down for it, but it's definitely gonna get us some odd looks, and he might just get stabbed on the street. So
Yeah. I don't know that we.
There isn't a way that I can rationalize that would not require him to be in chains and
Yeah.
cuffs.
You don't want that kind of life for Blorb.
No, I know. I know. Okay. All right. Another
I'd
time.
be more concerned he'd like stab us in his sleep or something if we were out there. He'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll come with you. And then he'll just.
Total party wipe in our sleep.
Wow, he's level 5 now.
It just, I'll miss him. That's all.
Oh.
Not Clark.
Well, we can put him
He's been in a
jail
barrel
and
the
come
whole
see
time.
him.
yeah, like, we haven't even seen. Like, we've interacted with him a total of twice.
Yeah, but he had a good spirit. I don't know. I can just tell these things.
He and his friends kept a bunch of impoverished
warden.
troglodytes as prisoners. Oh, I saw that.
No, you didn't.
All right. That's all. So we'll turn him in.
Okay.
That's how he
So pretty much they just bring you into like a deeper office. There seems to be a storage office of sorts where there's like a window and it has a countertop, and they kind of like have you come in. They ask you where you got it from, what this is specifically, what it relates to, any quests or just how it's relevant, and how do you guys explain what this is?
So Blorg, we kind of like try to shove him through the gap in the window of like, come on, get in it. I'm guessing he doesn't fit.
It's like a sack of dust, right?
No, not the chalice, not yet. I was saying
Oh,
Blorb.
big. Blorb? No, what?
And Florida.
We don't want the goblins. That's your problem. We don't want the
No,
goblins.
this is
We're
proof.
trying to deal with the
We
artifact.
were here to clear them out, so here's proof. And it's like, just like get in there. Like,
And they're pushing them back out. No goblins. And they point to the sign that says no goblins.
fine. Back in the barrel.
Wah.
All right. Well, okay. We were hired to, amongst other things, find a chalice, and technically we did.
We found it all.
That's true. We did find it.
We found it all right.
Yep.
I take out the sack that's got the chalice dust in it, and I just gently place it there. That is what is the chalice has transmorphed into.
The essence of the chalice.
Raw
Yes.
distilled chalice.
Okay, I've seen people do this before.
No, I promise you, that's the chalice.
Yeah, we don't accept bribes.
No. It's like I actually like open it up.
We have to count separate if you want that. This is the chalice.
Is that a bribe?
Not a
No.
bot. It is magical dust that was once a magical
They point to the
body.
sign that says no bribes.
Not bribe. This is the chalice.
Okay.
Do you have anyone with a magical
I can-
inclination that can
We can
prove
prove
it?
it to you.
Are you a God-fearing man, laddie?
No, but if you gave me a bribe big enough, I would accept it.
Ah.
I'm all losing mode.
I take out a pamphlet for one of my acting courses and say, maybe this will loosen your tongue.
He just closes the window.
How would you like to be famous?
Hold on. I gotta give a roll for everything. He's not against it. He kind of just palms it and then slides it towards himself and puts it to the side.
Bless.
Like, yes! We'll talk later.
It's
We
gonna
need,
bring
we need to figure out where that actual studio is here in the city, so we'll figure
Hold
that out.
on. The dog woman said she can prove it.
Yeah. Or a little bit of that.
Of the chalice powder?
Yeah. It's a tiny bit.
That's not a good idea.
No, it's not.
No,
No,
thank you.
look, no. Okay, stop. Before you snort that, do you have a magic user? Is there somebody within proximity that we could bring on board to use
Actually,
magic?
watch this. I'm gonna pull out Blorb.
No
I'm
more.
gonna snort a tiny bit of it.
How do you make him snort a tiny bit of it?
No, don't give it to Blorb. Like, it's not
Okay,
magic.
Clark. I pull out Clark.
No,
This is proving.
It's gonna
Just
knock
get-
him
just
out.
get
This is
the-
why we do that.
Right.
get
It has
a
nothing to do
wizard.
with the powder's
Magic.
Just get a wizard who can cast mend. That's
Oh.
all. There is magic people here. I am sure somebody can configure this back to what it was.
That makes more sense than what I said.
Thank you.
I still like her plan better though.
for the
That's
record.
with a 7 intelligence.
Dumb dogs are full of dumb dog plans. So
Okay. How about this? We'll take it from you. We'll establish if it's authentic or not. And if it is not, we'll foot you the bill. Not foot it. If we foot it, we pay it. We'll send you the bill.
Yeah.
And if it's authentic, we'll send you the check.
sounds good.
Perfect.
Fine.
You can send it to the same place on the piece of paper.
Yeah.
You can send it to the same place that's on the piece of paper I gave you.
Oh,
Wait, hold on. As a group, where would you like the money sent?
aren't we staying at that inn or something?
I didn't think this would be a detail that would matter, but if it matters to you guys, you can declare where you'd like the money
Let's
to
put it
be.
this way, like, where is our base in this city? Is it just
Direct
that inn?
I thought it was that inn that we met at that time. What was that place called?
I'm looking it up.
Okay, thank you.
I was a little bit late, so I might have missed that first game.
Okay. We are looking at. It was one of 2 inns. I made up 2 inns, and I remember which one it was.
I will remember if you tell me the name.
All right. There is. Okay, it had to be this one then. It was either the Porter's Guild House or Sparrows and Blade.
It was Sparrows and Blade.
Okay.
Because I was like, that's a way cooler name than
Yeah.
Porter's Guild House. Porter's Guild House. Come on. My dad drinks at Porter's Guild House.
That is run by Kieran, who is a half elf. They are overdressed. They're kind of successful and wealthy. They wear a very weird large hat, and they're sweaty all the time.
Bless.
Also relatable.
And I wrote as a note that their voice is Tom Servo from Mystery Science Theater, but I didn't declare that when I introduced him as a character, so I don't know if I should go forward talking like Tom Servo.
Was it a halfling or half elf?
Half elf.
Half elf. Okay.
For cuteness.
All right.
And Kieran runs the inn?
Kieran runs the inn.
Okay.
So they'll tell you that you will receive notice on the status of this chalice powder tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
That's a good chance for us to party.
Woo. Yeah.
So if you guys like, you can tell me how you want to spend some downtime. Or if you just want to fast forward to tomorrow, we can fast forward to tomorrow.
The dogs are gonna go get drunk.
There. I had a chart for that. Oh, I still
Not try to convert anyone to the goodness.
Not convert, but I am going to try and stop by the. It's a city. Is there a cathedral or just a scrubby church?
This is the biggest city in the whole area. There are many churches.
Okay.
You have your pick of churches.
All right, I guess I'll go to the one with the coolest name, the one with the best location, the closest one. The closest one.
Closest one
Is all three of those things.
I don't have a generator for random church names.
Then let Dork come up with the name of it.
Say what?
Let Dork come up with the name of it.
Yeah, Doric. If you have a good name for one, what would be a cool one to Doric?
Whew.
Let's see.
Crossover.
Cheers.
The cool church.
Super cool god stuff and boobs. It's a combination church and strip club.
Super Smash Brothers. Okay.
Cathedral of Friendship.
The Cathedral of Friendship. Bless.
Sorry,
What's it called?
a generator here. Hold on.
Cathedral of Friendship.
All right, that's it. That's
Is
it.
it an actual ship though?
Wait, Mosque of the Universe is a pretty awesome name.
That's awesome name. Are
Mosque.
you just looking up cool church names?
The Harbinger Gazebo. You went by that without mention? All right. All right.
The Putrid Temple.
All right. Let's go with the.
Does Mosque of the Universe have Skeletor out there?
The Impious
Yes.
Slab. The Impious Slab.
Wait, is that some kind of generator or something?
Yeah.
Something less cool.
All right. The church. The temple of what was it? Cathedral of Friendship.
The Cathedral of Friendship. That's
Cathedral of Friendship.
All right.
All
where
the
they're
statues are
little too
high-fiving.
tender.
Uh-oh.
What was that? About how, what? Oh. So yeah, I'll go to the Cathedral of Friendship.
Okay.
lame.
Lame.
I was just saying, like, are all the statues high-fiving?
Just you know, cool place with cool dudes. They have a Big Brothers Big Sisters program.
Can I spend my downtime like on the street, like offering like real cheap music lessons just for like an extra like buck or two? Extra silver or copper?
Yes, if you'd like, you can give me a charisma check.
All right.
Oh, no. You know what? It won't be a charisma check. Tell me what you choose, like how you choose to like, for this to be successful. If there's anything you want to like flourish specifically.
Well, I pictured like setting up in a little like under like a little tree in the city or something, just like, you know, kind of quirky, just like you know, wandering musician like will tutor you for a small snack or a small copper piece. like especially youth, looking for youth, kids.
Gotta get them young.
Okay.
For about an apple and a smile.
It's not as creepy as it sounds.
I don't know.
It's supposed to be wholesome.
It's not.
Okay.
She's like Fred Penner.
You are given 8 gold for your troubles.
Oh, nice.
Those are some rich kids.
Yeah.
She's in the nice part of town.
It's actually their parents that are like, thank you for taking them off our hands for a little bit.
Well, it makes them like more like what do you call it? They look better on applications at the Bard College if they have
Bard
like
College, yes.
yeah. So it's good. All right.
Extracurricular activities.
All right. It was a success.
Hey, come on.
Is he
Just treat it as
I also assume I've taken Ellery along with me to do this because he's more interested in music than acting.
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa,
Oh.
whoa. Hold up. I think we need to let Elliot decide what he's more interested in.
All right, Ellery's gonna look between you and he's gonna say, what am I deciding?
Ellery, what would you rather study under? Learning music or learning acting?
I thought they were the same thing.
Almost, except for music is better because it.
Oh, hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm sorry. Bring me to tears right now.
Do it. Throw down.
The what?
Bring him to tears right now with a song.
Oh. Gonna play the what's that song? La 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 la. Yeah, I'm gonna play that song. But like so heartrending. Just like so beautiful.
All right, you go. Chololo, I go stop, please.
Man.
No one wants this.
And now he's gonna look at you, Jenton. I'm just giving you guys reaction rolls to these.
That's fine. He's like, okay, fine. I call this the loss of a dear friend, and I just start acting out Keefe's death.
No!
Wait, you're acting out specifically what?
What?
Like him dying?
No, just like the whole thing of just like we're traveling in the cave, and then like he ventures forward, and he's just like, I'm doing it, and then just like that sheer look of horror of it's like, no.
And while he's doing that,
I'm painting a mind picture with my words and my
Okay.
act.
while he's doing that, I'm like, just so you know, that was his last protege.
Okay, hold on, that is a different context.
Ellery, if you come with me,
Oh
I'll
my
give you
god.
half my gold from today. I'll give you
All
half.
right. So for reaction rolls, I roll 2d6. The closer you are to 12, the better. I rolled 3 for both of you.
He just leaves.
I can't make this up. So he's just gonna like look at you two and he's gonna say, I'm gonna get a drink.
We welcome him. We put our arms around his shoulders and pull him with us to the bar.
And that's when I poach him for the energy.
It's beautiful.
It's like, okay.
We can all be friends in alcohol.
Oh,
And then he gets to the bar and he goes, 1 water, please.
Shirley Temple, please.
Shirley Temple, please.
I'm gonna buy him a drink.
One Sprite on the rocks.
Clamato.
Beautiful.
All right. How's the Church of Friendship?
It's good. Cathedral of Friendship.
Cathedral.
When we get back there, I'm gonna talk to what's her face, or what's his face. Sorry, the bar owner.
The bar owner. Oh, okay.
I already forgot his name. So.
Kieran.
Kieran.
So Doric,
Yeah.
Is there anything you do particular at the church, or do you just go for? Do you make a report? Do you want to just be there, make prayers? Do you want lodging there?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Do you tell them about our poor dear departed brother? What's his name? Who I can't remember anymore.
Brother Gareth?
Poor brother Gareth. Yes, I'm going to tell them of the brave demise of Gareth and Keefe. Feel them out if we can get any discounts on resurrections. And also just make a more general report. I'm not going to.
If you're going to kind of like fish for a discount, I need Doric to. What are his tactics? What does he say or do specifically? Does he butter them up? Does he really ham up the heroics? Does he plead and try to guilt them?
Hamming up the heroics for the deeds that were done by Gareth and Keefe in furtherance of the goodness against the forces of evil. Certainly not asking them directly for anything. No money, no compensation, no lodging, right? Yet. But definitely just playing up how useful these two particular people have been to the church and the forces of goodness.
Okay, and all right. So you would have to go to like not the head of this church, but like we'll say the head of this church. They're not like the biggest leader around, but because there's so many churches, but he's the figurehead here.
Okay.
And he's gonna kind of mull it over, see how he. So typically the cost is 2,000. If it's a matter of shaving off 100 gold, we can do that for you.
I see. Poor brothers Gareth and Keefe. This is not because how much gold do we have?
I have like 200 gold.
Yeah, it's not very
by myself. Like,
I know,
yeah.
but mine.
I put mine towards yours, but
No. I see it. We will have to do more good deeds in their names to bring them to the attention of the church fathers.
Well, that'll bring their souls to rest, but you should do good deeds for the good deeds.
Certainly we do.
called out.
Let me tell you of my missionary work in Sunken Bog Log.
Please do.
So I recount to him how I saved that poor soul who almost gambled away his life savings.
Oh, you've been reaching out to Sunken Log Bog. Oh. Yes, we hear that they are in strifeful times.
Terrible, terrible times. Truly a blight is upon that town. A cross-eyed blight, I might add.
So he's gonna like pull you in close. He's gonna say, this cannot be an official mission of the church. We do not want to be targeted or called out as meddling in local politics, but perhaps I can put in a good word. Maybe it'd be a good deed personally for me if you can make positive change in that town.
The goodness works through the goodness works through the good here in this world, and certainly another 2 men would be helpful in affecting this change.
If only.
Hopefully if we can affect this change, you can affect some change for us as well.
Well, I don't speak for the Lord, but perhaps he will see your good deeds.
I will speak to my compatriots.
And I will speak to the Lord.
Woo! All right.
Beautiful.
All right, time to hit the bar.
Amen.
I'm there buying drinks for everyone.
Okay.
Literally the whole bar.
The whole bar?
Yeah, how many people in the bar? How much
money do you throw down?
I'm gonna say there's 2d20 plus 10.
Okay.
13. 12. So that's 35 people.
Okay, how much is a beer?
How did I do the math in my head? I think I equated like for some reason in my head I think it was like $5 is like no, that's what it was. I did it a gold to beer ratio, right?
Okay.
And I saw somewhere in the book like a fine drink is like around a gold, so I averaged that to around $9 to $10. So it's like $10 per gold. So that's how I'm trying to like imagine the conversion
Okay,
rate.
but we're talking about like
We're talking about
ale,
people.
so
Talking about an ale.
yeah.
So that would be 20% of the total. So if there was, let's say, 35 people, that is 1/5. That's 7 gold.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Okay.
then we'll buy everyone a drink.
Sorry for
cheap
that,
in
but
my opinion.
it helps me to like try to remember how I value the gold.
Do you want me to add that to the campaign notes?
I'm gonna do that. 1 gold is 1 good beer.
No, it's and 5 normal beers, right?
And 5 normal beers.
Yeah.
All right. 1 gold, roughly $10.
Guys, as an adult, is there any way to eat a popsicle that doesn't look phallic?
I don't know. Let me eat a popsicle right now.
As a psychologist in training, I can definitively say no. There is no way to do that.
Okay, first of all,
Still exists.
oh my god. First of all, what's the issue?
It's beautiful.
Second of all, what's the issue?
No, I was eating a popsicle and it was just like, man, there's no way to not make this look weird.
I wonder.
Whoa.
Right?
Whoa. Okay. I just learned something about you.
Beautiful.
But
I'm not totally sure I could do that.
They used to call me No Tonsils Cliff.
oh man, because of all the popsicles I could eat.
These are
Really good.
fruit vegetable popsicles.
They're really good.
That sounds cool.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I just ate. I think this is blueberry medley.
We used to have this game in high school that I never really played, but a bunch of the people at my lunch table did, where they used to take plastic spoons and see how far they can get them down their throat without triggering the gag reflex.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
We're like, oh, check this out. It's like,
What's wrong with Linda?
cell phones did not exist yet, okay?
That's not an excuse.
Oh. Well, they didn't exist when I was in high school either. I think I'm a year older than you, John, and we definitely didn't do that.
Who's buying the gold? I'm not buying the gold. Buying the beer.
Yeah.
Mina.
Yeah.
Does she have a charisma modifier?
Did I say Mina? Lena's buying the beer. She has a charisma modifier.
All right. Well, you rolled a 10 anyway. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Everyone's happy. Everyone loves the dogs.
Everyone likes dogs. You can't not like dogs, duh. It's the law.
They offer you all the scraps.
Yay, they eat all the scraps.
Gross.
It's awesome. Gross? You mean great?
They're great.
So I'm assuming everyone's at the at this inn. Is Nanarel there? Is Jenton there?
Yeah, I'll mosey over.
Ellery was there with the dogs.
Okay, cool.
Doric went to go drink. What does Nanarel do?
I'll mosey over to where is everyone at that same tavern?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll mosey over. Just join the group.
Okay.
I'm not gonna drink, but unless I'm peer pressured.
I'm culturally obligated to drink as a dwarf, so.
I'm performing.
Where are you
Wait.
performing?
Hold up. What?
With the spoon, or?
No, not
Yeah.
with a spoon. All right, first of
Hold
all,
on. At one of the tables.
well, okay, fine. Like Jenton would he has not been able to do it to actually earn money yet. So like he's mostly just been doing it to show off to other people. So no, Jenton, if the opportunity is presented, is going to try to find, whether he has a place in the city already or if he has to go do it himself. I figured that's probably what Jenton would be up to at the moment.
That makes sense.
There would be some local theaters.
Yeah, I'm sure that Jenton is familiar.
Yes. Is there one that he frequents the most, or does he like make an equal attempt at each of them?
What's the name of that bar that everybody else didn't like?
The
Porter
Porter's Guild House.
The Porter what?
The Porter's Guild House.
The Porter's Guild House. That is where probably Jenton would be at.
Yeah, with my dad.
Damn. And that is run by Abwal. He's an
Apple?
older male, thinning lank hair, infectious and dirty laugh.
Human
Laugh is
male?
always infectious.
He constantly spits tobacco, and he hates Kieran.
Alright. How many people are at the Porter's Guild House tonight?
We'll say 3d20 plus 10.
More-
Yeah, it's the older establishment.
Yeah, where my dad goes.
42. There's 42 people there.
Nice. Alright. I'm gonna buy a round of drinks for everybody here.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. So
I'm gonna buy
that'll be about 8 gold.
better drink.
Totally done.
So
I have 74 minus 8 is 66.
do you have a charisma modifier?
Yes, I do.
All right. Everyone's like, yeah, all right. Woo.
And
The age-old tradition of buying gold for the whole tavern.
Buying,
Yeah.
buying gold for the whole thing.
I mean, buying beers. My
the
bad.
guy's money.
I'll buy you a gold for a cup.
And then I just start performing. I'm assuming that I've done it before.
So you have, and usually it'll be on the slowest night of the week, and it'll be usually late at night. But you just showed up and bought drinks for everyone in the tavern, so he's like, yeah, and he's gonna like ixnay the current performance, which was just some guy in a fiddle.
Yeah, my dad.
Yeah.
Less.
So what kind of performance does Jenton give?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a more comedy thing, like a more like a jokey kind of like
Stand up?
trial of errors of like I'm gonna get some
Hold
people.
on, are you talking like old comedy, like ye old comedy?
Slapstick, straight up.
Or like Richard
No, I mean
Pryor.
older, like Shakespearean comedy.
So Shakespeare.
I don't know what that would look like, so
Okay, so that's not what you're going for.
it's gonna be a lesser known play known as Caddyshack. No, alright, it's going to be
Is he like a beatnik who like kind of
no.
freeforms on the stage.
No, Jenton is versatile. He could fall into whatever the performance needs him to be. But in this situation, I feel it's going to be a little bit more jokey, probably doing like some... Let me tell you about a story when me and my friends went to a dungeon and we ran into the fattest goblin I've ever seen. And he was like... And we were like, and we flipped him over a barrel and just like... I'm being a bit more descriptive when he talks. He's not talking like this. A lot of characters, maybe like some people from the crowd. Like I bring people on board. I'm like, okay, you're going to play the old witch. And when I say, like, when I give you the cue, you're going to go...
All right, John. The audience is kind of enthralled. They're kind of interested.
Fantastic.
And you will earn 5 gold.
Sweet. I'm going to mark every time I have a rousing performance.
Say what?
I said I'm going to mark every time I have a rousing performance.
Okay.
We're up to 1.
Bless.
We're up to 1 in canon.
So, with that, does anyone want to do anything else particular?
I offer to sign autographs afterwards?
Tell ridiculous stories to people.
Yeah, just hanging out.
My adventures as an awesome, awesome dog. Get a room at the end to sleep in.
I do have a carousing chart if you want to try that.
Ooh. I'm gonna carouse the heck out of it.
So that'll be a D percentile.
D10? Or percentile, yeah. Okay.
The what?
They both need to roll or just one?
If each person wants to carouse,
I want to cry.
you're all at the end. You can each give me a D percentile.
Do we?
Both dogs need to roll?
Each character could,
Okay.
unless you want the double the result that you get.
There you go.
And what does the carousing do again?
Carousing. This optional table gives players the opportunity to roll percentile to see how their characters spent the bulk of their leftover money and what happened as a result. I'm not gonna have you guys like dump your money into this. The details are largely left in the creative hands of the game master. So you're gonna roll on this chart and see kind of like if the night carries you away, how you end up spending the night.
All right.
Yeah, I'm up for that, sure.
And then just read out what you got.
Mina has a 52.
Mina, 52.
It's just 1 percentile roll?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
This is a bit of a raunchy chart sometimes.
Okay.
I got a 98. I got
Whoa.
a 98.
And
Oh
whoa.
no.
What is Mina's most prized possession?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Lena.
Oh god.
No.
Okay.
If you can't think of anything, someone slipped away with your great flail.
Damn it.
Boo.
Greta, no.
Aww.
All right, Lena.
Did you choose not to do the raunchy thing or something?
No. If you rolled, so on a 52, that is you have experienced theft, and then you roll a D4. On a 1, all your clothes got stolen.
Oh. 65 for Lena.
65. Gambling. You bet heavily on, and then I roll a D8. You bet on a fight.
Okay.
It says arena combat, but not that.
It's a fight that Mina's in.
Bless.
Roll a 1d6. If you were lucky, you lost. On 1 to 3, you lost. 4 to 5, you keep your bet, and you gained D10. All right, so give me a roll of D6.
How much am I betting?
Okay, you choose.
20 gold.
Okay.
What did I do?
The roll a D6.
Yeah, but what is 2?
2, you lost.
Okay.
All right, Doric,
Yes. What I get?
Dork got a 72.
Yes.
72. Whoa, weird.
Uh-oh.
Gathering followers. You somehow picked up a devoted follower in the form of
Oh boy.
a dirty urchin.
Yes.
Find a follower.
I can come up with a name if you want. If this could just be a follower in the sense of the religion, but if you want them to be a retainer, then we can figure that out.
Keepy Jr.
Better to just be a follower, I think. Send him to the church.
Okay.
So creepy.
But we'll try and make note of that.
Okay. You got it?
Nanarel,
I got a 79.
you've insulted someone.
Oh, geez.
No!
You have insulted a local thug.
No!
So I like to imagine this chart as in like the morning after, if we had like a highlight reel of all the things that happened overnight, we can just remember that Mina got into a fight and Lena lost the bet on Nina. Mina had her weapon. Maybe Mina put up. Nah,
That's fine.
I was gonna say maybe Mina put up her weapon as like.
That's fine. Lost her weapon. You have to buy another one.
Doric got a follower. You see him smoozing with like an urchin, and they're like cut to next shot. The urchin's like, yeah, holding like the holy book and like pouring wine on their head or something.
More into it.
Sure.
And Nanarel, cut to Nanarel, like mid paused screen, just like singing a verse, and you just see someone real pissed in the background, just like let's say like yeah, just like a real like burly looking woman, like
Just mean mugging you.
Oh no!
and then that leaves Jenton.
Got a 98.
Oh boy.
Eight.
Hot dog.
Hey John, you get to roll twice.
Ooh.
Oh,
You
jeez.
just
All right,
figured
hold on.
over the course of being drunk.
Okay. We'll lower number first or higher number first, so it doesn't matter.
Lower.
5. I don't like
You were involved in
I'm mugging.
jeez, a shootout.
Holy crap.
Oh,
No!
Hold on, let's see, like 38.
That's thunder.
I don't know. Hold on, I want to see.
This is how they explain the shootout away.
It says take 1d6 damage, but
Jesus.
you take 1 damage, but you're gonna heal off overnight.
All right, and 38.
38. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Run.
Another shootout.
You woke up next to someone pleasant looking.
Oh,
Oh, yeah! Woo!
You got to roll a 1.
oh.
It's Ellery.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
John, is Ellery carousing or
Well,
no?
that's what I was going to say. I was
Oh,
going to say...
Ellery.
one more,
Okay, let's
so
see what Ellery
one
got
more
up to.
for
But
Ellery.
there is a sub note regarding Jensen's result. Oh, I see. We don't know if they're attractive yet. John, roll a charisma roll.
Oh boy.
Well, I got a 13. Well, no.
Oh, no. You know, I'll roll a reaction roll. Let's see what it is. Wow. All right. They're pretty good. If I was Jensen, I would name a number, but I'm not going to name a number.
Last week.
I'm just going to get a glass of water. Give me a roll for Ellery.
I think I did already. I think you got a 40, I think? Yeah,
Yeah.
he got a 40.
Okay. All right, Ellery. Ellery woke up next to.
So
Jensen.
what?
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh. Boo.
It doesn't mean that anything happened the night before. It's simply like what you woke up next to because the list includes a corpse, a dead animal, a living animal, someone who claims you married them, the son, spouse, daughter of a important NPC, or as what we just rolled, a PC. I'm not doing player characters.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Unless when Lizzie comes back, I can ask if we're all cool, then I'll just roll randomly. Doesn't mean anything happened, but you just woke up in the same bed.
All right.
I'm cool with it.
I'm like the following day, like you guys see Jensen, and he has both a bandage over one arm, like prison tattoos, and like some pretty attractive looking person that he's like talking about. Yeah, so acting, it's really great. You know, here's a.
Bless.
I mean, he did buy an entire bar's worth of drinks, so what's to say we didn't go out afterwards to get some really good stuff at the request of a particularly grateful audience member. Got into a scuffle when they're like, "Oh man, it's the Red Street Blues."
Hold on, I'll be right back.
The Red Street Blues is a competing competitive street dancing group.
All right.
It's like Stomp, but
Stomp the yard.
yeah.
Stop, but with guns.
Check out what I found.
I have to name my saltery.
Check it out.
Where is it? Hold on.
What?
He's showing us something.
I don't
Can
know.
you see it? Or I guess it's because I'm not talking.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't on the.
Oh.
Bless.
That's awesome.
Bless.
Well, no, it's not. I was cleaning up my room the other day, and like I know I had it. It's just it's been like in a container or something like that. The screen's a bit scuffed up, so like, but also like the faceplate's kind of loose, so like I have to glue it back on. But before I do, I'm thinking about maybe cleaning it or maybe just getting a better faceplate.
Yeah, I've been using it forever.
It's cool because like I got a whole bunch of like signatures on it. Like I used to take it to cons and I'd have people sign it.
That's cool.
Okay.
Dan, check out what I found.
Wait, what'd you find? What am I looking at? Am I looking at Google Check video? Whoa, look at that. Hold on, show it again.
I used to take it to Icon all the time.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
Autographs on it. It's got signed by. I got the guys from Penny Arcade signed it. The guy from Dr. McNinja signed it.
Cool.
Brock from Pokemon. The guy did Dominic Deegan. The guy did VG Cats.
Oh yeah. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna go through the Pele character list. I've gotten the approval from everyone.
Bless.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. I'm gonna roll D6. 6 is a reroll. This is who Ellery wakes up next
What
to.
if 6 is somebody who's not in the group?
6 is a reroll. Say what?
5 characters?
6 is somebody not in the group.
Somebody not in the group?
Yeah.
Clark.
Not a stranger.
Clark! Clark!
No, Clark is in jail.
All right. I did roll a 6, so I have to
Just
determine.
reroll it. That's fine.
I got another 6. If I get another 6, it's gonna be Satan.
Okay.
A demon.
Jensen!
I'd like to think that there's a third person in the bed. I did not.
No, yeah, he's the other person.
I'm into that. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, here's what I'm imagining. Jensen had a pleasant night with someone. Ellery was trying to sleep the whole time.
Oh, jeez.
Bless.
Unless... I don't know, Jensen. Does Jensen see Ellery that way?
Ah.
I mean, I don't know. You don't sleep with your performance. You know what I mean? It's just bad.
I'm pretty sure that's an explicit thing producers do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
gross.
how you
Okay.
get the good parts, okay?
It's bad and it's super gross. Okay. Hashtag me too. All right.
You're
Gee.
teaching them the method.
Jeez.
That's the method acting. That's how you get the
No.
You want the part?
Okay,
Okay.
Jensen's
let's
a-
see Ellery's
Jensen
reaction.
is above that. All right.
Ellery did not. Ellery said no.
Yeah. All right, well,
Ellery was just in the bed.
here's an extra pillow, you know.
Or maybe he crawled into bed after the deed was done.
There you go.
The name of the person that Jensen woke up next to. I'm gonna ask that. I'm gonna go through a list of names and ask that you people write that down, and then that way I can go back through that, and maybe these will be recurring characters. All right, Jensen.
Yep.
You woke up next to. Gwyll. Gwyll. They are an elf.
Okay. What do they do for a living?
They are a merchant.
A merchant?
Yeah.
Cool. And I think you might have missed it when you walked off, but the shootout was, like I said, after the performance, he was hanging out with a bunch of people in the audience. Gwyll might have been one of them. Somebody offered to take them somewhere to get something a little bit stronger. Ran afoul of the Red Street Blues, which is a street dancing performing troupe. Words were exchanged. Shots were fired.
The person who took a shot at you
Okay.
was Sindri. Sindri. They are an older female dwarf, and they're working class.
Maybe a rival of Gwyll?
To shoot out with Jensen. Will? Who's Will?
No, I said maybe like a rival of Gwyll. If you've got like a
Oh,
working
rival
class
of Will. Okay.
If you got like a working class person and a merchant.
Okay.
Especially dwarf versus elf. I figure there's
Are
a
you?
lot of.
You really think people are getting to shootouts over Jensen?
It's probably not shootouts over Jensen. Just like, oh hey Sindri, what's going on? Hey Gwyll.
Possible rival of Gwyll.
Oh, beautiful.
Jensen's just caught in between. Just wait till he pulls off the hat tricks and nails both of them. Boom!
Doric.
My little urchin's name.
He attained the follower of Agrand, which is a grand, but one word, like grand old time.
Got it.
Older male, low-born dwarf.
Bless.
Dwarf. All right.
Maybe they found some common ground as dwarves.
Yes. It's a hard life.
Do, 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 do.
We used Kyber. Gold tooth merchant. Nanarel. What did Nanarel do?
I insulted a local thug.
You did.
Good for you.
You insulted Lolp. Lolp. LOL. Young male half elf. Lowborn. They sound like this.
What were their names?
What was what?
What was their name?
Lolp.
Lolp.
LOLP. Lolp what?
And it was a thug?
Yeah.
Who does that leave? Oh, Mina and Lena, right?
Wasn't Lope an older
They didn't
female?
really interact with someone specifically, right?
Yeah, someone stole their shit.
Oh yeah, someone stole their shit. Unknown. Okay. Next morning. The let's say that there was a message sent to the tavern that they hold messages for their clients, and a message arrived for you as a party regarding the chalice, and just to arrive and just to come, and then they will let you know further.
All right.
Yeah,
Low
let's go.
roll.
This is neither a check nor a bill.
Yeah, you're right. That isn't either a check nor a bill. That's a little intimidating.
Shall we mosey over?
Yes.
I tell Ellery to get dressed, and we wash up, have breakfast. I find a flower and I leave it on the bed for Gwill.
Yes.
It's a bleached, unrefined flower. That's all you can find.
Just a daffodil.
Okay.
Okay.
Do.
So we'll head over.
Yep. So you go back to the office of quests. I don't have a name for it. And they just kind of have you go back into the same room, back to the person at the window, and they're kind of just sitting at their desk as you're let in, and they just seem to be doing paperwork. And they're just kind of scrolling, looking down. Yeah.
You sent us this. Show them.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna lean back, ring a bell, ding, 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 ding. And he's gonna say, "Take a step back, please."
Step back. No, don't step back.
All right.
Wait, hold on. I need to step back. Wait, is it their door that's gonna swing open? Or something?
A door opens beneath you.
Is that what happened?
Like
Trap door?
it almost like an illusion being swept away. You see like
Oh,
a
okay.
trapdoor beneath you,
But not like
appear.
Fallen.
not like you're dropping in
Oh,
like
okay.
a
That's
super
scary.
villain from
I thought that's what you were doing.
no.
Super fun slide.
Okay, yes, step back.
And like almost like a rope that is tethered to a hook on the door that kind of rises up and kind of just disappears into nothingness, kind of like pulls up the latch and reveals like stone stairs leading down.
We're going down here?
It's just scrolling.
Okay.
Huh?
Bye.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah.
Bye.
Fine.
Let me go down. Oh, I go down.
Watch your step,
Okay.
and the door closes.
So we're in there.
So, lit by torches, it kind of leads down, and then leads to like a big solid wooden door.
No.
I knock.
Yeah.
Come on!
What?
Okay, I'm gonna push the door open.
Okay. You push the door open, and it kind of opens up into a wide, almost DMV looking room with many windows. It looks like there's like dozens of other people here. They're kind of standing at the windows with clerks behind them.
The clerks are
And
all
you see one
commenting.
open straight ahead from you.
Okay, step up there.
They're like, "All right, group name."
Hang on. I wrote it somewhere.
Jenton Blink and the Sunday Afternoon Players.
All right, you see them kind of scrolling on a stamp,
Mm-hmm.
and they stamp on it and they slide towards you, and you're like, it says group 2854.
Okay. 2854.
So I will be the representative for this inquiry. Yes, so you found, let me also figure out who this person is. They are
Contract of tricks.
you see their name tag says Hesk, Hesk. They are a young woman and a half elf young woman. I'm just using it on my half elf name today for some reason. So we are curious about the origins of this chalice. We believe that you speak the truth, that this was a chalice. This wasn't the real chalice. We are interested if you're curious in fetching the real chalice.
Oh. Okay.
Weird.
We traveled to this cave where there was a bunch of goblins and things and such. And this was on a big fancy pedestal in the middle of like a pool of water. There was some people guarding it, so it kind of looked super important.
How many people were guarding it?
In the active sense too, but we did kill a lot of people on the way there, so.
A lot of goblins.
A lot of goblins, hobgoblins, kobolds. No, not kobolds. Gnolls.
Okay, what color was the chalice?
I think it was blue. Was it blue?
Can the dog see blue?
It was amber.
Nope.
Was it amber?
No, I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't either.
So, regarding the chalice, since you've been gone, we've had some people look into this. It is supposed to be red.
Oh, I thought it might have been blue. I don't know.
Supposedly, it's been used to drink blood of the enemies. Glows in the dark slightly, and seems to have magical properties.
Okay. This one seemed to have magical properties.
Such as?
When you snort it, you go unconscious.
So, drugs.
Drugs have magical properties.
That they do.
Yeah.
That they do.
You can't argue that point.
So, we will take custody of this illegal substance. And if you'd like, we can provide a fee, not a fee, we can provide you a bonus for bringing it into us upon bringing us the actual chalice.
Okay.
And any further reports regarding its place and who owned it and the means in which you took it, and just don't drink from it.
What happens if we drink from it?
Just don't drink from it.
All right. Give me a better reason than that.
Just say no.
You'll die.
That's a pretty good reason. Okay. What if you drink your blood of enemies from there?
You'll die. I'm just gonna say you die. I don't know what happens if you drink from it. It's just a note in my book.
I don't believe
Just don't drink from it. Good to know.
I want to drink from it.
Just don't. Just look. Just don't. Don't drink.
Don't do it.
Don't.
So drink from it is what
No,
you're saying.
no.
I got you.
Don't drink from it.
Okay.
Don't. Don't.
Drink from it.
Don't not drink from it.
Don't not drink
No,
from it.
no, don't say that. Okay.
Don't not drink from it.
How about this? If
Don't
you
not drink from it.
find the chalice, give me the chalice, I will give you something to drink from.
It.
Not the chalice.
Okay, drink from it. I got
No.
it. Okay. We're good.
I kind of lean in the Hesk. I'm like, we're good. And I slip a performance slip on the way out. Like, yeah, check this out when you have time.
Mina's like.
We do have details. You guys will have 10 days to fill this contract. Upon coming back on the end of the 10th day, you forfeit rewards to the contract, and we will be setting up a fresh contract with whatever other parties we have next in line.
10 days,
All
you
right.
said. 10 days?
10 days.
Could we negotiate that to 12?
All right, they're gonna roll their eyes. Technically, they called me in early. I wasn't supposed to be here. It was a nice shift. I won't count today.
What about tomorrow?
So, okay, so 11 days. 11 days, all right.
Isn't tomorrow a holiday though? So
Yeah.
11 days. Got it. Awesome. Great. Good to know.
Upon that, if there's any other notes you guys want to take, they're just scrolling through their paperwork. You guys find the goblins?
Yes.
Yeah. But you
They
guys
are in captivity.
Did you find the swamp monsters?
Yeah.
yes.
Did you find any underground bodies of water?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The swamp monsters were there.
No, that's not what the swamp monsters were. That's where the giant slugs were in the water.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, giant slugs.
Yeah, we saw that.
Okay. And they're going to scribble that down. Goblin, swamp monsters, bodies of water.
There was some imprisoned troglodytes.
Gnolls, troglodytes. And you've slain all the gnolls and troglodytes.
Yeah. All
There
of them.
was something else that was like rock monsters. They killed one of our friends. Very
What
tough.
do they look like?
Those were
They
swamp.
looked like monsters made of rock.
No, they look like swamp monsters.
Yeah.
I have nothing in my reports regarding rock monster.
Yeah, it's a swamp monster.
Yeah.
They were covered in moss and rocks.
Moss.
John, what does Swamp Thing look like?
Covered in moss.
He's like covered in like moss.
Is he Swamp Thing or is he Moss Man?
Moss Man prophecies.
Well, I mean, Dan, Man Thing is just a bunch of moss and stuff. He's not called Swamp Man Thing.
What?
I don't know.
And these guys
confused.
are in a cave.
Um,
They were in a...
Kiwi was killed by swamp guy. Okay.
Any sightings of will-o-wisps?
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember?
No?
Yes.
There was giant toads. I know we killed them.
I swear to God, sometimes.
There
They
was
were
There was
alligators.
giant toads. Yes, there was alligators. I killed... Oh, I don't have the head anymore.
Rodents of unusual size.
Yeah, ROUSs.
Have you spoken with Kanad?
Who that?
I cannot say we have.
Woo!
Amazing.
He's so
Jesus Christ.
You forced Dan to quit.
I have to live with this. This is my life.
Oh, my belly hurts. Ah. I'm so sorry.
Well, good night, everyone.
Lindsay, did Dan storm out of the house?
Ah, he's back.
He's back.
I'm like crying.
he's so good.
I just need to compose myself. We're gonna call him.
It's a really good joke.
We're gonna call him Joe.
Joe instead of Kanai.
No, we'll call him Kanad.
It's a great name.
So, yeah, he old explorer. He has records from about 100 years ago.
Oh, okay.
He is listed as a person of interest in regarding further explorations of this cave, but we hadn't had anyone speak to him.
Where is he located?
Yeah.
It is undetermined.
So he's in the caves, what you're talking about.
No. He was an explorer. He came back from the caves.
Is he in the city? Do you know that?
So-
Oh, man. Cannot say we did.
Yeah. So with that, best of luck. We'll be counting the days, and I hope you all come back alive.
Did they already give us the 1,100 now?
Oh yeah, yes, the payment.
For the slug at least.
Yeah, the slugs were paid up front.
Okay.
You got that.
So with that, what you guys can do, the way it works is if you want to go back to Sunken Log Bog, just to make things easier, you don't have to start the contract right now. If you want to do something else, you could. There are other contracts that are up. If you want to try a different dungeon, if you want to try different quest leads, different villages, you can go for it. Others that were posted was a kobold problem and a problem on the beach.
Wasn't that Snake Man or something?
Hmm?
Was that Snake Man or something?
Snake Man's?
Yeah. I imagine that.
Hold on.
What was on the beach?
On the beach, it was, I think, fish people problems.
Fishman.
Fishman.
Something fishy going on. I think. I mean, we're already a bit familiar with the caves, and we cleared out some of it. I think we just maybe head back there, but maybe we stock up on supplies, maybe get a few more helping hands, just to kind of maybe help for some of the, especially those rock monsters that we ran into.
Oh, you mean the swamp monster? Sure, yeah.
Yeah, the things that were inside of a cave. Yeah, swamp monsters.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't mind if we go back to.
Actually, I'm gonna bump it up to 14 days.
Okay, cool.
I think that was. I just found a note. I think that's what I had intended for each of these. You'll have 14 days for each one, because on average it takes 4 days to travel there and 4 days to travel back.
Okay.
If you guys don't want to decide now, if you want to sit on it,
Yeah.
we could. Call it a wrap here.
Yeah, that works. Quick question: if we're gonna be in the city between now and the next day or whatever, may I buy some items in the city, or should I wait and I can check in with you about it?
I think
I
we
would
probably do
say
the downtime.
we should choose on which quest you want to do,
Uh-huh.
because if you guys want to then buy the proper equipment for where you're going, you might buy different things going to the beach as opposed to
That's
wherever
true.
I have the other one set, which I have written down on my notes regarding locations.
Okay.
If you go to the beach, you're gonna need sunscreen lotion.
Sandwiches, blueberries.
Yeah.
I'm fine with whatever the group wants to do.
If you guys just want to mull it over and then next Wednesday everyone could put in a vote, or
That sounds like
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
I'm
How do
into
you guys
that.
want to split up the 1100? How are we gonna do that? Everybody gets 200, and then the other 100 just goes to like a communal pot.
That works for me.
Marion, what? What was it?
Everyone gets 200 and 100 in a pot.
You should pay your pizza money a little bit.
Ellery?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna get paid out of my cut. Totally.
Other than that,
Alright, I'm gonna have that money then. I'll put a note in the side. Well, I don't know how much total money we have.
I'll put in the communal pot as 100 gold.
Okay. Okay.
everyone can get 150 experience points.
Woo! 150. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Like,
Nina leveled up.
did she?
691.
5, 23, 40. Yay! Finally, it's happening.
Finally, it happened to me.
All right, Mina, what do you roll for HP? Barbarian, right?
Yeah, 8 I think, right? Barbarian. Is it 8?
I think it's more than 8.
What fun.
10. So you're level 2 now, right?
Yeah.
Roll 2d10. 18? Holy shit. All right.
Bam, bam, bam.
I went from 8 to 18, which is fucking rad.
Start from the bottom.
I think Lena didn't, right? She's
No, she's just short, I think.
No, 2397. Well, she did some cool stuff. She did stab a lady in the neck.
That is pretty good. I was just thinking that I will make up notes for bonus experience points for next session. I just want to have you guys sit around while I contemplate that right now. Other than that, for now, if we're good with everything, we can keep doing this Wednesday nights. I know, John, you have trouble consistently getting here before 7. But is there any way that we could push for an earlier starting time?
Like what time?
Optimistically, well, we're hoping for 6, but if that's too early,
I might be able to do like 6:30.
could we shoot for 6:30?
Cool.
That works for us.
If we are still feeling basic fantasy, if we like basic fantasy, that's cool. If we aren't really liking basic fantasy that much, if we want to try a different system, if we want to try, if anyone has something they want to try out, if we want to mix it up a little bit, take a break from this, I'm not pushing for it. I'm just trying to get a feel from everyone. I think we've been doing this for about 2 months now.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is great.
So, with that, it's been great. I'm loving this. I know it's been a few roleplay heavy sessions, but
That's fine.
starting next week should be another quest.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm just throwing a bunch of names at you. We just might not ever go back to some of these names, but if we ever see an opportunity
Speak for yourself.
Other than that, I think we can call it a wrap here.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I had a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah.
I did too.
It's a good time.
Thank you, guys.
We'll look forward to it next week.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right.
All right, guys.
Take care, guys.
Good night.
See you guys.
Bye, guys. Have a good week.
You too.
What's the matter, Jimmy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.